Good morning. Today is Wednesday, February 14th. This is Caleb Putnam.
And Braxton Young.
And you're watching Chief News. Please pause for a moment of silence. Thank you. Our special guest for the pledge this morning is Esther Martinez from Mr. Britt's home base. Everyone please stand, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You may be seated.
Happy birthday today to Dane Harrelson, Jalen Fitcher, and David Ramirez. Today for lunch we will be having chicken club sandwich, Galaxy pizza, sweet potato tots, green beans, and grapes. Today's announcements. Battle of the Books needs to report to Miss Watson's room for practice immediately following Chief News. Valentine candygrams will be delivered at the end of the day. Pathfinder yearbooks are now on sale. Students, please return to the order form with your money to your home base teacher. Teachers, please refer to the email from Ms. Dellinger for additional details and instructions.
Remember, this week we are celebrating Olympic Spirit Week, February 12th through the 16th. Today was dressed in orange, yellow, and red to become a human Olympic torch. And tomorrow is Medal Day, where you're crowned in sports medals to celebrate. And now a few announcements.
Good morning, West Lincoln Middle, and happy Valentine's Day. We love having you here every day. I want to take a minute and talk about special reward this afternoon that's based on, for 6th and 7th graders, their work on the MC check-ins a couple weeks ago. So students, if you, and your teachers have a list, if you made a little bit of growth between the first check-in and the second check-in, you'll receive a free nibbler coupon for Zaxby's, so you can go get a free nibbler. If you made a good amount of growth, kind of in the middle, then you get a nibbler coupon, and you get to come outside or to the cafeteria and outside today around 2:20 to enjoy a popsicle and some outside time now that it's finally going to be a little bit warm. And then if you made a whole lot of growth, you get the nibbler coupon and the outside time and either eat lunch with a friend pass or a free homework pass. So we wanted to let you know that we recognize how hard you're working on those check-ins and how much you're growing and learning in your English and math classes. And so we'll celebrate that this afternoon. Keep up the good work.
Nikki Giovanni was born in Knoxville, Tennessee in 1943 to a very close-knit family. She had a very outspoken grandmother, and it was through her that she gained an appreciation for her African-American heritage. She stated in an interview, "I come from a long line of storytellers." When she was a young child, she and her family moved to a predominantly black suburb of Cincinnati, Ohio.
She was encouraged by school teachers to enroll early at Fisk University, a prestigious all-black university in Nashville, Tennessee. During this time, writers and artists of color were finding ways to express their distinct culture. Giovanni became the editor of the campus literary magazine. She graduated with a Bachelor of Arts in History in 1968. She went on to attend graduate school at the University of Pennsylvania and Columbia University in New York.
Giovanni's first published volume of poetry grew out her response to the assassinations of such figures as Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, Medgar Evers, and Robert Kennedy. She saw a need to raise awareness about the rights of black people. Common themes in her early works were family, love, loneliness, and frustration. Over the years, her works have become gentler and more lyrical. She received the Caldecott Medal for her children's book, Rosa. She went on to teach at Rutgers University and Virginia Tech.
She's an avid supporter of slam, spoken word, and hip-hop. She refers to hip-hop as the modern equivalent of what spirituals meant to early generations of blacks.
Giovanni wrote, "Writing is what I do to justify the air I breathe. I have been considered a writer who writes from rage, and it confuses me. What else do writers write from? A poem has to say something." She is an award-winning poet, writer, teacher, and a voice.
Very good, thank you.
Dr. Macy Jamison was born on October 17, 1956, and is an American astronaut and physician. Throughout her early school years, Jamison's parents were supportive and encouraging of her talents and abilities, and she spent a considerable amount of time in her school library readings about all aspects of science, especially astronomy. During her time at Morgan Park High School, she became convinced she wanted to pursue a career in biomedical engineering. When she graduated in 1973 as a consistent honor student, she entered Stanford University on a National Achievement Scholarship. On June 4, 1987, Macy Jamison became the first African American woman to be admitted into the NASA astronaut training program. After more than 1 year of training, she became the first African American woman astronaut, earning the title of Science Mission Specialist, a job that would make her responsible for conducting crew-related scientific experiments on the space shuttle.
When Jamison finally flew into space on September 12, 1992, with six other astronauts aboard the Endeavour, she became the first African American woman in space. During her 8 days in space, Jamison conducted experiments on weightlessness and motion sickness on the crew and herself. In all, she spent more than 190 hours in space before returning to Earth on September 20, 1992. Following her historic flight, Jamison noted that society should recognize how much both women and members of other minority groups can contribute if given the opportunity. After leaving the astronaut corps in March 1993, Jamison accepted a teaching fellowship at Dartmouth. She also established the Jamison Group, a company that seeks to research, develop, and market advanced technologies. In recognition of her accomplishments, Jamison has received several awards and honorary doctorates.
Very nice, thank you.
And remember Chief Pride. Prepare, respect, integrity, discipline, and excellence. Have a great day.